Morning Chesil class. So today's video is all on division. Yesterday I showed you a video, or we did a video of multiplication. Today is division. We also can call division sharing, because we're going to start off with amount and we're going to share it out amongst some people, some groups. So I've got a nice easy one to start with. So that first number, that 10, that is our total. So that's how many dots, cubes, bananas, coins, marbles. That's how many we're going to start with. No more, no less. The second number is the number of groups we're going to need. Okay, so the easiest thing to do is to draw those groups. So there's my first group. There's my second group. Okay, and I'm going to start off just like I did with the multiplication video. I'm going to start off using some cubes, and I'm going to share 10 cubes out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the first one in there. 1. 2. 3. 4. I hope you're counting on at home with me. 5. This is the time-consuming bit. 6. Make sure you don't lose count. 7. And I'm alternating each time, so I'm putting 1 into there, 1 into there. Don't try and go right 1, 2, 3 into that one, 1, 2, 3 into that one. 1 in that one, 1 in that one. So far I've got them up to 7. Hopefully 8 comes after 7. 8. 2 more. 9. And 1 more. 10. Okay, so let's just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, I've got 10 cubes, so I've got my total of 10. Right, to solve the division, we need to know how much is in one of those groups. So we don't need to count them all again, we just need to count one group. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 in this one. And when we share, when we divide, it's got to be equally. So we've got to make sure that there's 5 in the other group as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I know, because they're the same, we've shared it equally. So I've run out of room. I'll write it again here. 10 divided by 2 equals 5. Okay? Just like with the multiplication that we did yesterday, or that I showed you yesterday, let's see if we can do it the other way around. So let's try 10 divided by 5. Okay, so this time we've still got our total. This is exactly the same, but we've got a different number of groups. We've got 5 groups. So let's draw those 5 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's get some more cubes. I'm not going to use the same ones because I want to show you. So we're counting to 10 again. It's a huge number. So we can do it. 1. 2. Oh, I've done it wrong. We're doing it one group at a time, aren't we? One group at a time. So 1, 2. I was trying to cheat. 3. 4. Take the table, take the whole board down. 5, halfway there. 6. 7. 8. Obviously, I'm sticking these onto a board, but if you've got them in front of you, just don't even make towers with them. Just put them into groups if you're using actual objects. 9, one more. 10. Okay, let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, we've got 10. How many's in this group? Let's count them. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2 in every group, so I know I've shared them equally, and that would be our answer. Oh, look at that. Same as the 2 up here. So you can swap these two numbers round, but can we do 2 divided by 5? Like we did the multiplication, can we swap those two numbers round? Let's check. So here we need 5 groups. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I start off with 2 cubes. Because 2 is our first number, 2 is our total. So let's get these on the board as well. 1, 2. Oh. Run out of cubes. Still got some spaces. Can't do it this way. So you've got to remember that when it comes to division, it's the biggest number is your total, because you're always starting off with the biggest number and you're sharing them out. If you start off with a smaller number and try and get a bigger number, that's not going to work. So it has to be your total. That first number always has to be the biggest number. Okay, let's just redo these. I'm just going to take these out and I'm going to leave the groups, because I want to show you that you don't have to do it with physical resources. You can draw it. This is the time-consuming bit. Okay, let's just rub these out and we can recount them in a minute. So remember the first one, let's get rid of that as well because that was confusing. No, that was wrong. So remember we have 10, it's our total. We're dividing it into 2 groups. We want 5 in each. So if I'm drawing it, I'm just counting in my head as I go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Simple as that. Right, how many in each group? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in that one. Same answer. Here we had 10, we had 5 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How many in that group? 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So much easier to draw it than sticking cubes onto a board with blue tack, but can be used either way. So if you think you need to have physical resources, use them. But this would be the next step, is by actually drawing them and finding out. With the multiplication one, I did use a number line to check it. You can do it with this. You can do it, but you would need to be able to count backwards in 5s or in 2s. So you could do, if I started with 10, I want to jump back in 2s. 8, 6, 4, and stop when I get to 0. And then you can count the jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can do it, but it does mean you have to count backwards in 2s, 5s, 10s, 3s, which can get a little bit tricky. So I would stick with this for now. Now, obviously, when I did the multiplication yesterday, I showed it as an array. You can do that. Again, let's try it with a different number. Let's try one which we had yesterday. Let's do the 20, divide it into groups of 5. Okay, so let's start with the way we've just done first. We're going to draw groups. I want you to join along with me if you can. So grab yourself a piece of paper, pencil, pause it. Right. Ready? So this time we have 20 as our total, and we've got 5 groups. So let's draw our 5 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're counting to 20. That's all we've got to do. Just got to make sure that you put it in a different group each time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, look at that, spaces. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we've got 20 dots. Count how many's in that first one and put the answer underneath. 1, 2, 3, 4. And do the same with this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the same. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the answer, it's not, we don't then add them up, remember? It's just how many is in one of those groups. So the answer there is 4. Okay? Doing it the other way around. Remember, even if we do it the other way around, we have to start off with the total. So the 20 doesn't move, it's the other two numbers that do. So this time we're going to do it, we're going to check by dividing by 4. So we've still got 20 as our total. We need 4 groups this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So although this is quite a bit of a long-winded way of doing it, before you've learnt your times tables, this is the best way of doing division. So counting up one square, one circle, how many is in each one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you find that you haven't got the same in every single one, you've made a mistake somewhere. So if you can work out where you've made a mistake, brilliant. If not, start again. Get the groups out, start counting from 20 again. Always the best way if you've made a mistake, because sometimes it can be difficult to find where you have made that mistake. So I mentioned arrays, just like we did yesterday. So here we've got 20. We've got them in 4 groups of 5. So there's one group of 5. There's another group of 5. There's another group of 5. And there's another group of 5. 1, 2, got a bit silly there, 3, 4. So 4 groups of 5. And we can do it the other way around. So here, if we divide it into 5 groups, we've got 1 group, 2 groups, 3 groups, 4 groups, 5 groups. 5 groups of 4. So you can have both. With one array, you can come up with 2 number sentences. So the green one would be 20 divided by 4 equals 5. And the blue one would be 20 divided by 5 equals 4. So you've got 2 calculations for division for each array. I want to go a bit further with this one, because I think division is harder than multiplication. Okay, I've got some pizza. I've got 2.5 pizzas and I want to share it between 4 people. 5, no, not 4 people. 5 people. 5 people. So what I've done is I've split each pizza up into quarters. In fact, no, let's do it between 2 people. I'm feeling fat. Okay, let's do it between 2 people. So we want to share these 2.5 pizzas I'm feeling hungry today. Between 2 people. Best way to do it is to divide each pizza up into quarters. So here we've got 4 pieces, here we've got 4 pieces, and here we've got 2 pieces. Okay? Right, so how many pieces have we got all together? Let's add them together. 4, add 4, add 2. Well, 4 and 4 is 8. Add another 2 is 10. So now we've got 10 divided by 2. Which is exactly the calculation that we started with. So we've got 10 is our total into 2 groups. So where's our 2 groups? 1, 2. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, how many is in this group? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just double check we've got the same in this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 10 divided by 2 equals 5, which means they get 5 pieces of pizza each. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and one more. 5, which means the other person should get 5 pieces as well. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Easy and as simple as that. Right, that's it for another lesson. I've got one more to show you on this week, and that looks at the relationship between division and multiplication, and how we can get one from the other. But that'll be tomorrow's video. Have good fun with division.